Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing an October vinyl collection update. I'm so excited. I'm planning on doing these monthly. If I buy enough records during the month, I will have one of these up every month. I didn't pick up a crazy amount of records, but I still want to show you guys the ones I got. And there's also some that came out this month that I wasn't able to pick up yet because I haven't actually been to the record store, and I want to get like Mitski's new album, but the indie exclusive edition. I'll get to the record store one day. Anyways, I'm just gonna start off with the first one that I got. You can probably already tell from the purple, but I got Guts by Olivia Rodrigo. This is the Target exclusive edition. There was another Target exclusive edition that I liked even more than this one, but they didn't have it at the time, and I'm impatient. This came out in September, and I actually did buy it, I think, in September. I actually love Olivia Rodrigo. I mean, how could you not? And this album was so incredible. I loved it so much. This is what the front looks like, the inside, and then the back, which honestly I kind of hate this. It's giving can't do graphic design. Anyways, when this came out, this was literally all I was listening to, and I'm obsessed with it. I don't know what my favorite songs are. Probably, I really like All American Bitch, Bad Idea, Right? I like the faster upbeat songs from her, but then also Vampire, super good. Lacey, I love. Oh my god, Ballad of a Homeschool Girl. Get 'Em Back. Honestly, I actually can't pick a favorite song, but I'm obsessed with this, and I actually did get tickets to see her in Montreal because I couldn't get tickets here. But anyways, I'm so excited. This is pressed on colored vinyl. Also, like, you know, sometimes I feel too old to be listening to this. The music's good. The music's good. And honestly, I feel like her music does target my age group a little more because it has like the Paramore influences, the Avril Lavigne, like the stuff I grew up on. Yeah, it's pressed on purple vinyl, so it fits her aesthetic. I really wanted one of the editions that had the extra bonus tracks on them, but I don't want to pay duties and $1 billion in shipping, so I'll live with it. And then on that same trip where I went to the States and I bought that, I also actually bought Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. I swear the next two albums, they're not pop girlies, okay, but I somehow haven't bought Sour yet. So I was like, you know what, I'm buying Guts. I might as well just buy Sour as well because I love this album too. I loved it when it came out. I listened to it on repeat for a billion months. This is the inside, kind of the same aesthetic as her other album. Honestly, also don't have a favorite song off this album. Similar color to the Guts record. I love her. Okay, moving on. The next one I got is Death Is Nothing to Us by Fiddlehead. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. This is their most recent album that just came out. I love Fiddlehead. Honestly, still this one isn't my favorite album by them. Their first one, Springtime and Blind, that's their best work in my opinion, but this album is also super good. I really don't want to take this out because I will struggle to get this back in the sleeve, but whatever. I picked this up on their little record release tour they did. I think there was only a few shows, but they did come here, which was amazing for me. This is the inside, which I love the inside. It's so cool. Comes with a poster. I don't know why I'm taking this out. Slay. I will not be putting that on my wall. Yellow is not my life. I shouldn't have taken this out. There was no need. There was no need. Okay, this one is just pressed on red and pink vinyl. Love the color. But yeah, they came here with restraining order, and I don't know who else, but I don't remember. They were so good. As always, I love them. Since this is a newer album, I also don't have a favorite song on here. It's hard for me to really know a favorite song until like maybe a year after the album, because when it first comes out, the first few months, I feel like my favorite songs are always switching. But if you haven't listened to Fiddlehead, which would be crazy, you definitely should. Dude, what is going on out there? Okay, I have one more record to show you because once again, I didn't get that many. But 4 is kind of a lot for 1 month because records aren't as cheap as they used to be. But the last one that I picked up is Just Another Day by Never Ending Game. I honestly thought I owned this record. I really thought that I owned the record release edition of this record, but I guess I didn't because I don't have it, which is crazy because I remember I went to the record release show. I could have sworn that I bought it, but I guess not. So I went to the Coldest Life show in Detroit with the craziest lineup ever. The Coldest Life, Death Threat, Madball, Terror, Never Ending Game, Integrity, Shattered Realm. It was crazy. It was so crazy. It was all day. It was literally crazy. It was so good. Hate Inc. There was a lot of bands. But anyways, that show was crazy and Never Ending Game was there and I was like, I don't own this. So I bought it. I wanted to buy their newer record. But I limited myself to one record. I'm like, I don't need to spend $1 million on records, probably. I don't need to do that. So I just got Just Another Day because this album is iconic. There is not one bad song on this album. I mean, since it's come out, it has been like a constant album in my listening rotation. This was definitely worth the buy for me. This is the outside. This is the back. The inside, it just looks like a classic hardcore album. My favorite song on here, you know, it used to be Stolen Life, but I think now it's probably God Forgives because that song's crazy and when they play that song it's crazy. And also I would say Every Day I Hate is one of my favorite songs, but I'm not gonna say that because it's also on the EP before this, so I won't say it's my favorite, but it definitely is one of my favorites. This one is pressed on a green and blue and yellow record. I love this album. I'm sure if you like hardcore you've listened to it. If you haven't, you're sleeping. Yuki's Eating. Those were all the records that I picked up this past month. I think 4 is a good amount for me and my bank account. Honestly, probably a little too much, but I just love owning records and albums and yes. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Let me know the last record that you picked up if you've picked up a record recently. Would love to know. Love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next Saturday for another video. Bye guys.